I think both of us share the conviction that it's very important for lawyers to use part of their time and their legal skills to help the community. So we find it our principle not to reject cases with very strong merits or which really requires our help just for the reason that there's a lack of money or they can't pay for our services. So that's why we keep doing the pro bono work as much as we can.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with what Evelyn said. I think that even just part of the setting up of the firm, because we're a relatively new firm, we have already discussed about setting up the firm in a way that allows us to do a lot of this. So to be honest, what this means is that for a lot of us in the firm, we accept the idea that we're not going to earn as exciting a salary as we may in some other places.
I think you just need to make it your priority to find the time to do that and not to say prioritize your time to just do the cases where it's privately funded or where you get paid for. So we treat all cases alike, regardless of whether it's pro bono, whether it's legally aided, whether it's privately funded.
Yeah, I think one of the aspects that allow us to do this as well is the fact that this idea of really spending time on pro bono work is one that's top down. It goes throughout the firm. So between us who are the partners of the firm and throughout the entire company, everyone is aware that we take our pro bono work quite seriously and nobody's inhibited from doing it. In fact, what we do have to work on is to ensure that we take enough paid cases to ensure that the firm is sustainable in the long run. The plight suffered by victims of trafficking and people who suffer from forced labor is, I think, amongst the most difficult problems faced by an individual. We've dealt with cases where the victims really just go through experiences where they completely lose their dignity, they lose their sense of identity, their well-being, and they are so vulnerable to the extent that sometimes they can't even talk about their experiences. And I think that there is that deep desire for us to be able to speak up for this group, this population that can't speak for themselves. And we do want to shine a spotlight on this issue. And so, I think that desire and the passion does drive us to invest time and efforts into this. I think what is also encouraging for us along the way is that we do see a lot of lives changed. We see a lot of women being empowered and being able to find a new job, find a new life. And it is encouraging, and so it does actually become a huge incentive for all of us in the firm to keep doing this type of work.
I think you just need to look inside yourself and rethink the reasons why you chose this career in the first place. Because for me as a lawyer, I really want to use the expertise that I have to help people. And so personally, money making is not the sole priority for me. And that's why I do what I do. And if you do what you like or you love doing, then it's really worth all the time.